Hey MiniWarGamers, Josh here to bring you a Star Wars Armada Batrep. 400 points today. I have Dean in to play against me. Where are you from, Dean?
North Carolina, Josh.
Come all the way up from North Carolina. Dean brought his Rebels today to face off against my Imperials. Now, if you want to come into play against myself or any of the other MiniWarGamers, all you got to do is, I'm going to let Dean explain it to you how he got into play today.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Came in with MiniWarGaming.com/challenge. Just rolled in, was like, hey, can I play some games? And that's what I want to get and play with.
So shoot us an email, let us know what it is that you want to play and who you want to play against, and we'll get it set up and buy you lunch. All right, Dean, you want to run me through your 400 points of Rebels? Is it 400 on the nose or?
400 on the dot.
Perfect. What do we got?
Got going on here, we've got an assault frigate, Mark IIA. It's got my Admiral Mon Mothma. Does have an upgrade. It's only got the one. It's the enhanced armaments. With squadrons, I got good old Luke Skywalker, and I got another X-Wing squad. Along with that, I got a couple Corvettes. We've got two here, both with the enhanced armaments. One's got an A-Wing squad, and one's got a Y-Wing squad. We got another one that's unupgraded, just got an X-Wing squad. And last but not least, we got ourselves an escort frigate with an X-Wing squad.
Right on. And those Corvettes are all Corvette A?
They are, in fact, all Corvette A's.
Sweet. This is my 400-point fleet for the Empire. Starting off, I've got an Imperial 2-class Star Destroyer with Admiral Moti. We've got an Intel Officer, a Gunnery Team, Electronic Countermeasures, Leading Shots, X-17 Turbo Lasers, and the Relentless title. Next to him, we have a Victory 2-class Star Destroyer with an Intel Officer, Gunnery Team, Leading Shots, X-17 Turbo Lasers, and the Dominator title. My smaller ship is a Gladiator 1-class Star Destroyer with Intel Officer, Ordnance Experts, Expanded Launchers, and the Demolisher title. Last but not least, I have one little lone TIE Interceptor squad trying to hold off all the Rebel fighters. That is 400 points on the dot of Empire. Fleets are deployed on the mat. I've got the little kind of wedge formation going on here. Dean has got his ships all spread out. So a pair of Corvettes, his assault frigate, the Nebulon B, and then his last little Corvette. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep everything in front arc, so be able to fly all around me. For obstacles, we have a station, asteroids, debris field, asteroids, and then another debris field. For the mission, we are doing, Dean, remind me again, what's it called?
Most Wanted.
Most Wanted. So Dean had to pick one of his ships and one of my ships. So my ship was my Victory class. His ship was his assault frigate. At the end of the game, those ships are worth double the victory conditions, or sorry, double the victory points without upgrades. And each of one of those gets to shoot one extra die of a die that's already in the attack pool when they make their attack. So we're going to go right on to my first turn as I'm first player. First ship I'm going to activate will be my Imperial 2 class. Obviously nobody in range, so I'm going to go ahead and flip over a engineering and take a token. Speed 2, he's going to go ahead and just move himself up to right there. Dean's decided to activate the little Corvette at the end of the line here. So what is his dial?
Alright, so I have his dial down here. I took a maneuver, I believe, or navigate, excuse me. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a token on that one.
You're going to take a token? Yeah, you already set to speed 3, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so taking a token. Alright, so for movement, where's he going?
Alright, we're going to zip him along over here, see if I can get some flanking going on. So, that in the way. And we go up to 3. If I get the notch.
There we go, perfect. I will activate my Victory next, and he's flipping over a engineering. So again, just going to take a token. Speed 2, so just going to fly myself up to right over here. Moving down the line, next Corvette.
Okay, we got the one without the armaments, so we had another navigation token. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take it.
Okay, so you get to affect the yaw by 1, and you get to increase or decrease speed.
I think I'm going to boost the speed by 1, so I'm going to go up to the max 4.
Gotta go fast. Speed 4.
Okay. I'm gonna zip it up a little bit. Plus, I did the +1 yaw, so I did the click on the first one there. And I'm gonna see if I can zip along here. And 4.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's already starting to kind of. I don't like this. Little gladiator up next. He's flipping over again an engineer, because why not? Speed 2, gonna bring himself up to right there. Last Corvette to go.
Okay. Got ourselves another navigate to our command. We're gonna go also use that one to change its speed and yaw.
Okay, so you're gonna spend the dial now to move him up to speed 4 or down to speed 2?
Up to 4.
Okay, gotta go fast.
Alright, so just zip him along here. There we go.
Nebulon flipped over a navigate. You're gonna spend the dial right away to get the extra yaw, and he's already at speed 3.
Right, so we're just gonna zip him along here.
Assault frigate flipped over a engineer, which you're gonna take as a token. There's at speed 3.
Which was a little ambitious, but so we're gonna zip along here and hopefully not die.
On to the squadron phase. I got my little TIE interceptors that aren't gonna do much interesting. They're just gonna fly themselves to up, right there. Squadrons for the rebels. We're just gonna do them one rapid fire after another.
Yeah, so we got A-wings, got a big whopping 5. Alright, got a couple X-wings. See if we can lend some support. And last but not least, we got the Y-wing. Coming in.
Okay, so back to the ship phase. I'm gonna have my Victory 2 class go, and he's gonna flip a speed, which he is gonna end up spending that dial. So we're gonna have my Victory 2 take shots into the front of the assault frigate there. At this range, it's 3 red dice, but I get to add an extra one in for him being the target ship. So what I'm going to choose to do, because I've got some upgrades on this ship, with the intel officer, I'm going to say if you use your brace, you're going to lose it.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to choose to use the redirect and not your brace?
Yeah.
All right.
Redirect on the side.
Okay, so you're going to take 3 damage up front there, because the X-17 says you can only redirect up to 1, and then what side hull zone is going to take the rest?
We're going to this side zone, not facing your giant cheese wedge.
Makes sense. The second volley, I am going to have range from the side arc into the front again. Okay, so second volley, I get to add another red die in, due to that being the target ship. And alright, so you're opting not to use any defensive?
Yes, I'm going to gamble on it because that's a big ship you got pointing in them.
Right, so with the Imperial 2 class, you're kind of worried about that. So you are going to take the 1 damage on the front shield.
Yep.
And then 1 face-up damage card, which is
projector misaligned. Hull zone with the most remaining shields lose all of its shields. If multiple zones are tied, then you choose between them and then flip this card face down.
So that will be your left hand.
Yep.
Shields there are gone.
Alrighty.
Opting to go down to speed 1 and get an extra yaw because I'm resolving the dial, the maneuver. So he'll go to right there. Opting to activate the Nebulon B next. What's he flipping over for his dial?
So his token is going to be a squadron.
Thinking if you want to keep that, or do you want to take it as a token there?
I think going to take it as a token at this point on him.
Alright. Nebulon's going to declare some shots.
Yep, so I got just going to get front there, going to get the outer shot there, 1 red.
Alrighty, let's see what you get.
Well, that's not going to help.
Accuracy, so no damage.
Yeah. Alright, and we're going to zip right along A little tight quarters here, but he's still at 3.
I'm going to activate the Gladiator next. I'm going to opt to... He does have the title where I can have one of my attacks go after I move. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to declare the first attack because I'm not in the range that I want. I'm going to move first. And sorry, he's flipping over a maneuver. So I'm going to use that to crank him up to speed 3. Speed 3 is going to get him to go all the way up to right there. And I'm going to put some front arc shots into your side. Range 1 shot, so I am going to be getting some black dice here. I do have expanded launcher, so that is going to be 4 black dice and 2 red. I also have the ordnance experts let me reroll the blacks if I don't like them.
So no jink?
Yeah. I am just going to opt to reroll the 1 black die and get another hit. So I don't have any other fancy upgrades, no X-17s or Intel, or sorry, I do have an Intel officer on him. So I'm going to say with my Intel officer that if you use your, because at range 1 you can force a reroll, right?
With Mon Mothma, yeah.
I'm going to see if you use that, you lose it.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with one of the braces.
So you're going to brace down to 3 damage?
Yeah.
Dean has opted to activate the assault frigate, so what's his dial?
See what we got? We have a maneuver, or navigate, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and we can actually, I might be able to swing some different facing, so I'm going to go ahead and actually use that.
So you're going to hold on to that?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Use it instead of taking the token. I'm also going to use my engineering token if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, you can use your engineering token so you get half your engineering value.
Which is 2.
So you can either switch 2 shields or you can just fully regenerate 1 point somewhere.
Let's see here. I'm actually going to pull shields from rear and side to the front and side.
So twice, that makes sense. So you're going to go down on one of each of those, and then you get 1 shield for a little bit of protection up front and 1 on the side.
Try and stave off that cheese whiz that's coming my way.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, Dean, where are the shots going?
Alright, we'll start with the first one. We got to play this mission. So we're going to go from the frigate into your...
So front arc into the front arc of my victory class.
Yep.
So we're still at red range, so you're getting 3 red dice out of this.
Yep, I'm getting 2 plus the same bonus die that you were using because you're my marked ship.
Yep.
So let's see what we got. Looks like 3 hits.
Gonna opt to brace down to 2 damage and then redirect. So we're gonna put both of those onto my side arc here because I don't think you're gonna get many guys shooting into them. That's 2 damage onto my side. And I'm assuming you're gonna take a side arc shot.
Yep. So I've got into your big old baddie there. So he gets 3. I get 1 for enhanced armament, but you're on the other side of that station, so I guess I'm just going to get the 3.
Right, it is an obstructed shot, so he's getting +1 for the enhanced
armament.
Okay,
yep.
And then losing that 1 because of the obstacle.
Yep. So see all hits or 2 crits.
Again, the 2 damage there, I'm going to opt to brace down to 1, and then I'm going to redirect the other one onto the side here. Yep. I totally forgot you're at speed 3.
Speed 3, plus I used the navigation for this one, so I added 1 to my yacht.
Okay.
So I did 2 clicks on this one instead of just 1, and just 1 click there. Let's see if I can squeeze right in here. Boom. Like
and you are suddenly in a way better position. Alright, next up we're going to have the Big Imperial take shots into your assault carrier there. After I flip my dial, I guess.
Yeah, you should probably.
And I flipped over a maneuver. Or navigate, I guess. I always call them the wrong thing.
I call maneuvers.
Okay, so now on to shooting. We measured it out. I barely have arc with my side into your side. I am able to draw line of sight there and not cross over the front. So we're going to start by taking a side into the a shot into the side. 2 red, 2 blue. Then I get to add 1 die of any color to the pool because that is the most wanted ship. So I'm going to add another blue in there. See how I do? Oh, it's pretty good.
That's not so good.
Taking a look here, I'm going to use my accuracy to say no evade.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the X17, or sorry, the Intel officer to say if you use the brace, you're going to lose it.
Alright. I'm going to have to burn it because otherwise I think you're going to burn the ship off those numbers.
Yeah, I think so. So you're going to go ahead and brace. The brace is now gone, but we're going from 6 down to 3.
Yeah.
Now you still have a redirect, but the X17 says that you can only redirect 1 damage. So do you want to... Then you did use your redirect already once.
So I would burn it if I did that. I think I'm still going to do it because this seems like a pretty pivotal turn. Taking out my mark ship gives you a lot of points.
Right.
So we're going to burn the redirect.
Okay.
And we're going to put it on...
Put the 1 damage where?
We're going to put it on this shield facing because you've got this side arc.
So you got to pick an adjacent one. So you can go front or rear.
Oh, right. That's right. You shot the side arc. So I'll go rear. Alright.
Put the 1 damage there. And then you are going to take
1
damage on the side and then a critical damage.
Crit. No whammies. We got Calm Noise. Your opponent may either reduce your speed by 1 or choose a new command dial on your top dial, then flip this card face down.
Alright, so I'm going to take the top dial and... Actually, he's not in a terrible spot, so I'm going to give him... I know what he's going to get. One of those. Since that was so much fun, I'm now going to do it again. So I do have a gunnery team, so I can shoot from the same hull zone twice. So I'm going to do side shots into your front arc now. You guys have heard me say it a million times, but again, I still sometimes read things wrong. So I can attack from the same hull zone more than once per activation. The hull zone cannot target the same ship or squadron more than once during this activation. So I've been playing that wrong. I've been playing as you can't target the same hull zone, so I can't shoot again.
There you go.
After going back and double checking the clips there to make sure that I shot properly with the victory originally, we are A-okay, we're good. So we got to go on to movement for the big fella now because I don't have any of the rest of you in arc. So I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go down to speed 1 with him. So going to bump him down to speed 1 and use the extra yaw from the dial. Dean, if you'd be so kind as to move him up for me there.
Sure. Just up to the 1.
Oh, 1 forward more.
1 more. Yeah.
There you go.
Notches. There we go.
Perfect. Quick overview of the board right now to give you an idea where everybody is. You still have 3 Corvettes to activate, sir.
Yes, I do, and a whole mess of fighters.
Gonna have this Corvette go. What's he gonna flip for his dial?
Flip 4, we have squadrons. I got a couple ships in the way. I'm actually going to use that.
Makes sense. So with a squadron, what's the squadron value?
His squadron value is 1 because he's just a Corvette. So I only have 1 or the other. I think I'm going to go for these Y-wings though.
Okay, so Y-wings are able to move their 3 and then shoot if they're within range.
Alrighty, let's go here. And their range is, let's see here. Okay.
Now for him, speed 4, gotta go fast.
Gonna go fast. Alright.
Let you figure out where he wants to go and we'll be right back.
So, first, because remember, I get to shoot first.
Yeah, you still get some shots, I guess, before you go.
Yeah. It's not just you rolling dice. So it looks like...
It's the game I like to play.
Yeah. Not quite a second range, so just red dice. But you are the marked target, so I get an extra 1.
Okay, so it's going to be 2 red dice going to the front of my victory.
Alright, let's see if I can't get some good ones. That's a double hit.
Ooh. I think what I'm going to do is use my last redirect that's still fresh and put both of those damage onto the front if you'd be so kind as to click those over for me. Okay. So he's going down to 1 shield left in the front.
Alright, zoom, I'm fast. Moving at 4. Okay, so I'm going with this Corvette. Pull the maneuver, navigate.
Okay.
I already have a navigate token, so I'm just going to use the navigate instead.
Now you can combine the effects if you want to change your speed by 2 for whatever reason.
Ooh, I could do that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the 1 for right now.
You could use the
I'm
dial?
already at 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the dial and bump me up to 4, plus 1 yaw. See what we can do with that.
Moving right on to his maneuver because you are out of range to shoot, unfortunately.
Alright, so bump myself up to the 1, or to the 4. I added that extra yaw here at the first click, and I'm going to do Speed Racer over here with these pair of Corvettes. Yep.
Last little Corvette's up. Get to clear some shots first. What did he flip over?
Okay, he's flipping over the navigation token. And we're going to, since he's already up to 4, and by that I mean 11, he's going to go ahead and bank that one.
Okay, so you're going to take that as a token instead?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so I've got a couple shots in here. We're going to go ahead and do side into your side. I just checked it out. I've got 1 red in range. I've got +1 for the armaments.
Yep, so enhanced armaments you're going to the side or front of my ship?
We're going to go side to side because actually we will go front because I do have that arc.
Okay.
And I still won't clip my ship, so we can do. Look at that, double blinks.
Not good. And then you're going to shoot with the front arc into mine as well?
Yep. So the dice are 2 red and a blue, but because I'm shooting through my ship, I have to take off the die.
Obstructed, so you're going to lose a die?
Take away one of the reds for hoping for maybe an accuracy to kind of take out some of your stuff. And I got a crit and hit, though.
I am going to go and use my... Actually, you know what? We're just going to brace and redirect.
All right.
I'm going to choose to put the damage over to the side here and go down to 1.
Alrighty. Okay, so we're already moving super fast over here. Start there.
Now you want to go... Oh, yeah. So you're not going to clip?
Yep. So, and at the end.
But you get to hide behind debris field.
Yeah.
Ooh, spiffy. Squadron phase, going to have my poor little interceptors go... They're going to flip, and they're just going to move to over here. Actually, you know what? No, they're going to move right in front of the ship. There we go.
Okay, I guess we'll just go down the line. We'll start with the A-Wings here. I guess we're going to go and try and play with the interceptor. Not in range to shoot at your big guy. So we're just going to go at, I believe they are 5.
Yeah, they're speed 5. They're zippy quick. For simplicity's sake, we just moved up all the X-Wings to show you where they're going to be. So just advancing the line. Moves us on to round 3. I'm going to start by activating my victory. Because I want to shoot you a bunch. And he's flipping over a concentrate firepower. With the front arc, normally I get 3 red, 3 blue. Since you're the target ship, I get to add an extra dice. It'll be a blue. And since you are... since I flipped the concentrate firepower, I'm going to add another blue.
That's a lot of pain. Make them all accuracies. It'd be great. Just all accuracies.
Last but not least, I still have the Dominator title, so I'm going to take 2 shield damage. I'll figure out what they are in a second, but I get to add 2 more blue dice to that. For the 2 shield damage I got to take, I'll put the one onto the side and the other onto the front. See how we do. Oh, that's mean.
That's not right.
Did the math on this anyways, not having to spend anything to do any rerolls or anything crazy. My accuracy says that he cannot use his evade. And then you have how many left on the ship?
Total of 6, which means
but you've already
4.
Right, and there's more than 4 damage. So
more than 4.
Wah wah. Unfortunately, that means your assault frigate is destroyed. Poof. I do have side arc shots over here as well, so I'm going to take the... It's at long range, so I'm going to take my 2 red dice into the side of that little Corvette. See how we do? Just a crit. So I'm going to use my... I'm going to use the intel officer to say if you use your redirect, you're going to lose it.
Okay.
But then you're just going to spend your evade to cancel out my 1 dice anyways.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Maneuver at his 1 speed is just going to go to right there. Dean opting to activate the Corvette here. He's flipping
a concentrated firepower.
Ooh, not bad.
Interesting.
I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you're going to take shots into the rear of the victory class there.
Yeah, with that 1 shield. I was thinking about taking out 3. No, I'm going to take out that 1 shield.
Yeah. So you do have arc on the side there.
looks like I have broadside arc. So for my side arc, I'll have the red. And then I'm also going to get +1 for the enhancement. I'm going to get +1 for concentrated firepower. And then I'm going to get +1 because you're the marked target.
Right, so you are putting 4 dice into him?
Yep.
Woo!
Alrighty.
4 red dice coming in.
That looks like 3 hits.
I'm going to use my brace and redirect. I'm going to redirect 2 damage onto the left hull zone there, if you would, for me.
Okay.
Putting him down to 1 remaining there.
Yeah, other way.
You can give him more shields if you want.
Nah, I think I'll pass.
Speed 4 still, so zipping right up.
He popped the emergency brake and just kind of skidded out there.
I have my gladiator go next, and he is flipping over a maneuver. I'm going to use that to go down to speed 2. He will then burn his engineering token to regain the 1 shield that he lost on the side there. Shooting. Gonna shoot into the side of that poor little Nebulon B again.
He's got this.
With his 0 shields left.
Yeah, he's got this.
Alright, so 4 black dice and 2 red, because again, my enhanced armaments. And I'm gonna re-roll this with the ordnance experts, what I was looking for there. So solid. I do have the intel officer, so I'm gonna say on him, if you use your, I guess it doesn't matter much. If you use one of your, no, I'm not gonna bother with the intel officer on this shot actually.
Okay. Brace and evade on this one.
Well, I don't think evade's gonna help you at range 1.
Oh, yeah, it is within range 1, so yeah. Well, never mind, I'm not gonna evade that one. I'll just brace it.
So you're gonna brace it down. So we'll figure that out. Even bracing down, that's still enough to do the 3 damage on him, so he is destroyed.
Oh.
Down to speed 2, if you would be so kind to actually just move him up for me.
Sure. Too much in there. Right?
1 more, there you go.
There we go.
And with the Demolisher title, I get to shoot again. I get to make a 2nd attack after my move. So it's going to be the side arc into your side arc.
Doesn't seem fair.
It's not. 3 black dice, 1 red going into you. And I am going to take my reroll on this with the ordnance experts. Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have the intel officer use his ability to say that if you use your redirect, you are going to lose it.
Okay. I'm still going to have to take that because that looks like a lot of damage right there. So we're going to go ahead and burn the redirect.
And put damage to the front, I assume?
Yeah, at this point.
So 2 damage on the front, 2 damage on the sides.
And that cancels everything out, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct, sir.
Okay, let's activate my Corvette over here, the other upgraded one. So I'm revealing my command token, and it is a concentrated firepower. I'm going to go ahead and use that one, since I can just shoot you a whole bunch, hopefully, again.
Yep, you're going to get a whole lot of shots. I believe you only have side arc, though.
Well,
actually, yeah, we'll double check the rear arc and be right back.
okay, so upon further evaluation, we're going to get side into side. I can actually get into front. I'm going to go into side. You have less shields there.
Makes sense. So let's tally this up real quick. You are going to be getting your 1 red.
So I get the 1 red
and 1 blue.
I have concentrated firepower, which I'm going to go ahead and add a red.
Okay.
And then I have the enhanced armaments, so on side, I'm going to add an additional 1 to my blue.
Not bad. Okay, we double checked that. The enhanced armament's giving 1 extra red dice. So you've got 1 red, 1 blue for sure.
Right.
Or sorry, 2 red, 1 blue.
Yeah, 2 red, and then 1 blue. For
and then you can add either another red or another blue.
Right.
For your firepower.
For the concentrated firepower, I'm going to go ahead and actually add another red. So I'm going to go with 3 red and 1.
So you get some extra damage?
Yeah. Alright. Second verse, not as same as the first. Hey!
Oh,
I like that!
Yeah. I will brace down, so it's only going to be 4 hits, and then I will redirect. So we will go going to keep shooting into my side there. So we'll put 1 damage on the side, 1 damage on the front. Sorry, 1 damage on the side, 2 damage on the front. Yeah, 3 damage on the front.
Alright, there we go. Alright, moving right along. And we're going to zip right on 4. Yeah, going off the edge doesn't matter, right? That doesn't do anything in this game, right?
You've been watching Quirks Batrips, haven't you?
Yeah.
My last ship to activate is Relentless. For the dial, he's got a concentrate firepower. So I'm going to declare shots out of the rear arc into your, let's say, side. The concentrate firepower, I'm going to go ahead and shoot an extra red dice. So it's only 2. See what I can get, though? 1 hit. What does he have
That one
left on him?
was this bad boy. He has 2 evasions left, so.
Oh, so you can just burn one of those and get away.
So, are you going to use your intel officer?
Sure. I'm going to say if you use the one in the slight right, you're going to lose it.
I'll use the left one.
Oh. So, gets to cancel that, no damage. Then I'm going to declare the front arc shooting the anti-squadron lasers at the 3 squadrons there. A-Wing, going to take nothing. 2 shots into Luke.
Brace.
Because you brace down to taking 1 damage. Then, oh, nope. I'm looking at the wrong spot. So there's Luke, and then there's one more X-Wing squadron here I'm going to shoot at. Nothing. So Luke takes 1. That's the net of all my shooting. Mm-hmm. Speed 1 going to take me up to right over here. And then you get to place my TIE Interceptor squad. Interceptor is going at the back of the ship. Last ship on the field is going to flip over.
We've got to navigate. He's going to go and use it now because we want that extra yaw.
And you still at speed 4?
He's still at speed 4. So.
Oh, the fast ships. This is why I can't play Rebels. I get stressed out when things go this fast.
Let's
get back in a minute.
Yeah.
Dean changed his mind. Going to take a token instead and keep himself at speed 4. Yep. Not needing the extra yaw to get himself to here.
Yep. Come here. There we go.
Squadron phase, I'm going to have my interceptors go. Did a little bit of pre-measuring, and they are going to end up right over here.
Alright. So, we're going to activate these Y-Wings and see if we can set up for the next turn. I'm out of range to range you, but I'm going to just try and get up on you with their 3 so that I can get you next turn. Alright, so now we're going to move down the line here. We're going to go and do a bombing run here on the marked target. So I get my 1 for the bombing run, and then I get 1 more against marked target if I'm
right. So X-Wings are red die against them, so 2 die.
Alright. That's an accuracy, so.
Nada.
Alright, next on the line, Luke is going to be Luke Skywalker. And he's going to go and take on the big ship. So
he's going to fly right up front.
Right there. Okay.
Movement for the 2 squadrons here. The X-Wing up first.
X-Wing is going to ride himself right in here. Get himself right in front. And then A-Wing is going to go pick a fight. Pop him in over there.
Squadrons have all moved in, so I'm starting to get a little bit more nervous here.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and activate this squadron. It's going to dogfight right in here. I got my 4 blue dice. No whammies. That's no whammies. Oh, kind of.
2 damage. Interceptor's down to 1 left, but with counter 2, I get 2 shots into you. So you're going to take 1 damage on that X-Wing stand.
Down to 4.
That's not sounding good. 4th round, I'm going to have my Gladiator go first. And he's going to flip a... Let's see. I'm going to put him up to speed 3, I think. Scratch that. Going to do speed 2 to get the extra yaw. And we will move him to...
There you go.
Perfect. Right up there. Anything up here, because he is Demolisher, I can declare attacks after moving. So I'm going to go and throw my 1 red dice from the side into the rear of your ship.
Jink!
Because that's all I can see.
Jink!
Yeah, I guess he can just...
I might be able to jink.
Because he's got the 2 of them, right?
I've got the 2. They all have 2 evades. So I will burn.
Yeah, with your 2 evades, no matter what I roll, you can burn one of your evades, so...
One of my evades.
Yeah. Well, how do you flip it? Oh, actually, I guess you wouldn't need to. Yeah, well, I got to roll to see, because you might not need to use it.
Right.
It's a blank, so you don't need to use it anyway, so you'll have 2 against any other ship you end up close to.
Yeah.
Dean choosing to activate the Corvette over here.
Yep.
And what does he have for his dial?
Got a navigation token, because I got some tricks going on right now.
So, yeah, because he's got a navigation dial and a token now, or did he just take the token?
He's going to use the dial, and he's going to actually... He's going to keep the token for right now.
Okay, so he had a
keep him
token
at
previously,
4.
and he's using his dial.
Yeah, so staying at 4.
Yeah, shoot first.
I don't know that... Oh, that's right, I was in...
Yeah, if I shot you, you shoot me.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I'll go ahead and fire off a rear shot there into your side.
Well, the side has a shield, but the front does not. And you can definitely get a front
hit the
shot.
front. There you go. Good call, thanks. Alright, just 1 red die. It's just a hit.
So I'm going to choose to use my evade to cancel that.
Alright.
Fancy flying. So speed 4 with the yaw from the dial.
Yep. Zip right on over here.
I'm never going to catch him. I will choose to activate the Victory class next, and he's going to flip over another maneuver. So I'm going to go up to speed 2.
Okay.
Before he moves, I do have range to take shots with red dice into the Corvette. Obstructed shots, I'm only getting a single die. So my rear arc into your side arc for nothing.
Well, yeah.
That was lackluster. Gonna shoot my anti-squadron lasers out of the front. So first shot into the Y-wing, nothing. Into the X-wing, so he's gonna take 1 damage.
63.
Into the A-wings, he's gonna take a damage, and into Skywalker himself, takes damage. Solid. Jumping back a second, I forgot to declare I was going to use the engineering token. Dean says no trouble, so I'm going to use that 1 engineering token to regain a shield onto the side here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speed 2 going to put him to right there, so we are going to have to move a couple ships, so I'm going to go ahead and move everything. We'll be right back. After doing all the moving, figuring out, ending up right here.
Okay, so I'm going to use the unmodified one first. He's kind of out in the open there. Obviously nothing in range. Well, first the command token was the navigation token.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and use it now. And I'm going to also...
You're going to use the dial and the token?
I'm just going to use the token right now, because I want to keep up that speed, but I am going to use the yaw. Or I'm going to use the yaw from the...
Yeah, because you're going to use the dial.
The dial, not the token, yeah. Alright, so similar maneuver to what's going on the other side of the board. It's like we've done this before. And we end up over here.
What was I thinking moving this way? Time for the Imperial. Flipping over a maneuver there. You know what? I'm going to burn it right away because I need that extra yaw. I'm going to move forward to here. I am going to hit all those squadrons for sure. If you want to move them out of the way, and we'll put them back in a second.
Get them out of there, and it looks like you're probably going to hit.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the A-Wing as well, for sure. After a bit of discussion, Dean has moved his ships like so. There's a little bit of a gap here between the ships, so I haven't collided yet, but I'm probably going to collide next turn. But we have the A-Wings engaging my interceptors, and then the X-Wings and the Y-Wing are just ready to blast my ship.
Yep.
Oh no. Last Corvette, what did he flip for his dial?
So you flipped concentrated firepower. Didn't quite think you'd get that far out of my range. Guess I was a little overzealous. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bank that one, simultaneously using the current banked one.
Right. So you're gonna spend
my navigation token
to take the other one as a,
and then I'm gonna take the
concentrate
fire
as a token. You bet.
Yep.
See where you end up. What are you doing for your speed? You gonna move down to speed 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down to 3 and see where I can go.
So looking at the maneuver template there's no way to avoid the collision. So You go down to speed 1 temporarily, because
Yep.
the 2 would collide as well.
Yep. So
Each ship is going to take 1 face down damage
what I'm
card.
gonna do is 1, and then I'll take the face downs. So.
Ships are done, so on 2 squadrons. All I can do is have my interceptors take shots into those A-wings. 3 health left. Let's see if I can kill them. No, it's only going to do 2. Counter 2 might just kill me though.
See it?
Yep, it does. So they're dead.
Yeah.
Poof. There are going to be a ton of shots coming in against me. So none of your squadrons have activated. There's only 1 X-Wing squadron out of range. Who do you want to start shooting with?
Alright, I'm going to start with this X-Wing squadron, see if I can start stripping down some shields.
Okay, so the one in the back, he normally has, what, 1 red dice? But he gets to go up to 2?
Yep, I go up to 2 because you're the marked target.
Right, so you get to have 1 dice that's in the pool.
So let's see what we got. That's it.
I will redirect that 1 damage to the side. There's still, so I've got 1 shield in the back, 0, 0 on the front, and 1 on the side. It's not looking good. Who's shooting next?
We'll go ahead and do, we'll pop off these A-Wings going into the front here.
Okay, and to the front that has 0 shields.
0 shields.
What does
Normally
A-Wing
have a
normally
black.
have?
They normally have a black. Now they get a second black.
Oh, gross. Okay, let's see what they get.
Alright. That's 2 hits.
Brace down to 1 hit there and take 1 face down damage card.
Okay.
Y-Wing's up next, getting 2 black dice. They have bombers, so crits count here.
Alright, we got a crit and hit.
So I will... You know what? I'm going to get rid of my brace, and I'm going to go down to just the 1 damage, and I'll take the 1 damage on the shield there.
Alright.
Use the redirect there as well. So did a brace and redirect.
Okay.
So it's down to 1 damage, and so it's just going to put it onto the side.
Side instead, and then leave the back one on.
You bet.
Yeah.
X-Wing up next, going to take shots into the unguarded side.
Same deal, so double red because you're the marked target. There you go. Got just 1 hit.
So I'll just take my 1 damage.
Take your damage. Alright, last but not least, we got Luke. Same deal, doubling his dice, and he's shooting blacks at you. Going on the unprotected side.
Yep.
See what we can get. Just a hit.
So I'll take my 1 more damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, last but not least, we have this X-Wing. He's just going to drive himself right here, park himself right next to you. And we'll park himself on this side.
Alrighty. On to the 5th round. I'm going to start with having my Gladiator go. And he is flipping over. Another Navigate. I've been saying maneuver all game. I'm sorry, guys. It's Navigate.
Navigate, same difference.
Use the Navigate to go back at the speed 3 if you want to move him up for me.
Sure.
Like
Somebody's following me.
Desperately trying to chase you, even though you're much faster. Barely able to drag you into range to shoot red dice, so I'm going to take my 2 red out of the front arc into the rear arc of your ship. Hitting a crit! Hey, that's not bad.
I'm going to evade. Well, you got your intelligence officer.
So I'm going to say, well, you only get the... Yeah, if you use one of them, you'd lose it, but it's not going to make a huge difference. And then you're just going to cancel out the crit, I assume?
Yeah, we're going to cancel the crit.
So, yeah, you still got 2 evades left on him. So that's a net of just 1 damage to the rear. Dean's going to activate the Corvette I just shot at.
Yep.
What is his dial?
We have a concentrated firepower, actually. I'm going to use that one. I'm also going to... yeah, we're going to keep that one in the speed 4.
Okay. I assume you're going to take shots.
So, yep. Since you were in range, we got the rear shot here.
Yep, so you're going to
got a
get
red.
2 dice.
And then I'm going to get another one for enhanced armament.
Armament's only the sides, I believe, right?
That is right. Oh, good call. See, I was trying. I was making sure you're listening.
I'm better at catching other people's mistakes than mine. I make so many. Okay, so yeah, going to be 2 red dice going into the front of my ship.
Okay.
Let's see what we roll.
Hit a crit.
Hitting a crit. So I'm going to cancel your crit, and I'm going to use a redirect to put the other damage onto the side.
Alright. Alright. Got myself speed 4. No special yaws or anything. I'm just going to zip ourselves around. Yeah.
I will have my victory class go next, and he is going to flip over another navigate, which he'll spend right away to get the extra yaw.
Okay.
Good. So excited about moving that I forgot that I can shoot you. So we're going to start by shooting at the A-wings out of the front arc there. They're the only things going to be targeted out of the front arc for my anti-squadron lasers. No. And then we'll do anti-squadron lasers at the 3 different squads of X-wings there. So we'll start with Luke, who's down to 3. He took a damage.
We'll take a damage.
We'll go to this undamaged one. No. Nothing. And then the other undamaged one. Nothing. So Luke took another one. Take that, Skywalker.
Pew pew.
It's really tight and I don't want to knock everything over. So what we're going to do is, this is where the dial where I'm hoping to go. We're going to check to see if I fit, and if I do, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
It was close, but I did manage to get out of the way, so no collision. This Corvette is up next. Dial he flipped over was a...
Got navigate.
Okay.
So we're going to bump myself back up to 4.
Alright, and you get the extra yaw.
Taking the other extra yaw, I'm definitely out of range. So let's see. Ooh. I'll fiddle around with this a little bit.
Check out your options. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Very tight flying, but it's basically, you're going to end up right almost hitting, but not quite. Not able to place the ship, so they are going to take both a face down damage card.
Yep.
But I don't get to shoot you with the big guy.
Yeah.
Imperial 1, last ship for me to activate. He's flipping over. I can't remember what I gave him. Ooh, it is a navigate. So I'm going to do some... Oh, actually, I guess I got to do some anti-squadron shooting.
No, you don't have to.
I think I have to. Shots in. We'll shoot Skywalker first. 1 damage to him.
Take my 1.
Keep plinking him away.
Down to 1.
And then the A-wing that has 1 health left. 2 accuracies doesn't help at all. Next up in line is the X-wing with 5 remaining. So he's taking 1 damage.
Okay.
Next X-wing in line, taking 1 damage. The X-wing that's down to 3 health remaining takes 2. Nice. And then the Y-wing takes 1. Speed 2 and the extra yaw is going to put me to here. We had to move Luke out of the way for a second, so we will place the Star Destroyer and then move some squadrons around.
Probably those 2, looks like.
Yep, pull those out. Place.
There we go. No. There we go.
There we go. Perfect.
Put it back.
Placing the 2 X-wings on the side here. So it's on to your squadron phase because I got none left.
I've got a ship left.
Oh, you still do have 1 to move.
1 more Corvette.
Ooh, right. 1 last Corvette. What did he flip over?
Got ourselves a navigate. So
right.
use that for the yaw and see what we can do with this.
Still speed 4?
Still speed 4. And still out of range.
Okay.
Alright, so he's going to go and Tokyo drift this over here. And see what we can do with that.
A-wing is within range 1 to take shots into the rear of the victory there.
Yep, so we'll do our double blacks.
Okay.
The mark target. That is 2 hits and 2 crits, sir.
So I don't think you have bomber on him, right?
I do not, so 2 hits.
2 hits. So I will brace. Or sorry, no, all I got left is redirects. So I will.
Zeros on all sides other than that rear.
So it looks like I'm just taking some damage.
Taking some damage.
Yeah, right. So yeah, we'll do the 1 damage on the back, and he will take a face down damage card. Pew. Everybody else is able to shoot into the sides of the big old Imperial there. So you want to start with Luke?
We'll start with Luke since he ignores your shields.
Right.
Luke Skywalker. And he's got, but he only has 1 black because you're not the marked target.
You bet.
So
1 black dice.
That's a bomber. That is a
hitting a crit. And yeah, you get to pretend that I don't have any shields.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is brace down to being 1 hit, or sorry, just a crit, and I will contain to use the other one there.
Right.
I'll be just taking 1 face down damage.
Alright. Alright, well, let's start swapping these, but yeah. We'll activate this X-Wing into your side. You don't get to, he doesn't get to ignore shields.
Nope, no ignoring there.
Got a hit.
And I will just take my 1 damage.
Okay.
And like it.
It's the wrong way. Keep giving you shields.
Over on this side.
We'll activate one of the X-Wings. And see what we got.
Yep.
That's 2 hits.
You know what? I will go ahead and redirect both of those to the... How many shields do I got in the rear? 2?
Yep, 2 in the rear.
Yep, we'll put both those on the rear.
Alright. Alright. Activate this X-Wing squadron. Oops. Get back here. Alright, same deal. Got a red. That's 2 hits.
Gross. Stop that. I will redirect. Oh. I'll use my redirect to put those both onto the front, I think.
Okay.
So we'll go down to 2 shields remaining on the front.
Alright. Alright. Last but not least, Y-Wing into the side arc. There's still shields there for some reason. I keep thinking that I blow those up. Well, I got there.
So crit and a hit. I got what, 2 shields on the side?
2 shields on the side.
So I will just take my 2 shield damage on the side.
Okay.
That was decent shooting.
It was okay.
On to the final turn. I think I will open up with the Imperial first. Yeah, might as well. So Imperial is going to take all of his shots into this poor little Corvette up front. So front arc into front arc. Those wondering, it was a navigate that I flipped for his last style. And spending my engineering to put a shield back onto the front. I had a token that I've been storing all game. In the front arc, I'm getting 4 blue dice, 4 red dice. Oh, that's pretty good. What does he have left for tokens?
So that one is, he's got everything. He's fully loaded. He's got 2 evades and a redirect available. Now
at that range, you can't use the evades.
So I've got a redirect available, and you have 3 accuracies.
I only need the 1 accuracy, so I'm going to keep this red accuracy and use leading shots to discard this and re-roll this and do a blank. That's pointless. So I'm going to say that you cannot use your redirect. And yeah, you're going to be taking some damage. So you've got 2 shield up front.
Yep.
And then you're going to take 3 damage.
2.
Including a critical effect.
And that will in fact just kill him.
Oh, are they only 4?
They're only 4.
Oh, he'd taken damage previously.
Yep.
So he is dead. Gonna use my gunnery team now to shoot into the front of this Corvette as well. Is he the one that's taken 2 damage already?
He actually... No, he's the one that's taken 1 damage.
So he's taking 1 damage and this one's taken 2. Alright, so shots into the front of the one that's taken damage. Just 4 red dice. I'm gonna say if you... I guess it doesn't matter much right now.
2 evades, so I'm gonna use the one that you don't pick. So.
Right, so you're gonna use 1 evade to get rid of the crit, I assume?
Yeah.
And then take 2 damage.
2 damage. Puts me down to my last hull point on him.
Speed 2 with the dial. I'm gonna have him just fly himself to right up there. Dean going to activate this Corvette back here. What's he flipping over?
Got an engineering token.
Engineering dial.
Dial.
So you got what, engineering 2?
I have engineering 2. I'm going to go ahead and use it now since I can't bank it. It's the last turn of the game anyways. Right. So engineering
You can
2.
recover a shield somewhere or you can swap 2 shields.
Yeah, because I don't have enough for that. So I'm going to, but I can't go over my top. So I don't think there's actually anything I can do in that one because I don't think I have any damage.
No, he's only taking damage from
collisions.
So right now, yeah.
So he's going to use it to fix the shields that are already good. It's fine.
Fair enough.
I am going to use my concentrated fire token for my shooting though.
You get to wait to see. You get to take your shots first and then see what you want to reroll.
Well,
so we know you're going to use it this turn anyways, but you get your shots first.
Cool.
So what do you want to start with? Your side shots or your front shots?
We'll go with sides because I get the most out of that one. So
into my sides.
Yep.
Which I have no shields there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. getting 1 red, 1 blue naturally, and then 1 more red for your enhanced armament.
Alright, let's see what we do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use the token to reroll the miss.
Okay.
Into a crit.
Ugh. So what I will do is, I've got some options, so I will redirect. Actually, no. I will brace down to 2. So there's still 2 in the pool there. 2 damage that'll be caused. There you go. And 1's a crit.
You're getting rid of one of the hits.
Yeah. So yeah, the critical effect still stays. I can't brace the crit away. And then I can redirect. Yeah, you know what? I will redirect that those 2 into the front.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So the other shot you're going to declare is you've got front arc on my front arc.
Yep.
So that is 2 red and 1 blue.
So same as before.
Not too shabby.
Right.
1 shield remaining on the front.
And that would be 4 hits.
Gross. I'm going to discard my brace to bring that down to 2.
All right.
And then I'm going to redirect that onto the sides.
Okay. Kill off those. All right, more bobbing and weaving. Speed 4. Ooh.
It's going to bring you to right there. We go.
Where is it at?
There it is, right. Okay, perfect.
There.
Going to activate my gladiator next, and he's just flipping on another navigate. So he's going to go straight forward and see if he can get some shots in. Using his navigate to bring him up to speed 3 is going to put him right there. And definitely out of range to shoot. Wah, wah. Your last Corvette, Dean, gonna flip over?
I'm gonna flip over. So that's a concentrated fire, right? That the one with the 3 arrows.
The one with the 3 little arrows?
Yeah, that's a.
I think that might be a squadron.
Oh.
We talked about it off camera a second ago. Dean was hoping that I would have flown him in such a way that he would have been in range to activate some squadrons, but to no avail. You do get to shoot me.
I am gonna shoot you.
Bring it on.
So it looks like it's just gonna be front to front.
Yeah, I think that's all you have arc on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, front into front. You have your 2 red, 1 blue.
Okay. And here we go. Crit and accuracy. I'm gonna turn off your containment.
Now, I think this is the first time it's coming into effect. I do have another upgrade on there, which is I do have my electronic countermeasures. So basically, when I'm defending, I can exhaust this card, which I will, to still use something that you had rolled. So I am going to, you know what, it doesn't matter because it's only the 1 damage on the front anyways. Mm-hmm. And he still has 1 shield up there. Boop.
So you're countermeasuring my blank, right?
Well, it's coming out. It's coming out in the wash the exact same way.
All right, just gonna thread the needle in here. Still speed 4. He tried doing what he could. Bah. I totally didn't poke the bear.
Poor little Victory's up next, and he's flipping over engineering. I get to fix some things, so we're gonna get 1 shield back on the rear. Going the wrong way. There we go. And then
you wanted 6 shields.
Left side. How many shields have I got on the left there?
You've got 0 and 0.
Okay. 0. We'll put 1 shield back onto the left side. First bit of shooting to declare. I will do my anti-squadron lasers into the A-wing first. So, A-wing's out of there. And then I get shots into Skywalker as well. 1 dice, he's got 1 health remaining. No. He sticks around. And then the X-Wing there, who I can do 1 damage, it's not going to make a big difference, and I don't do anything anyways. Last ditch effort, I'm going to take the 2 red dice and shoot them into the front of your Corvette there. Let's see. You got the evades, so you're going to be able to ignore 1 of these dice anyways.
So just get done.
Roll all the hits. So yeah, it doesn't matter. The accuracy, You've got 2 evades left on him, so you'll be able to use 1 either way. Mm-hmm. And then ignore the double hit. So, no damage. Wah, wah. That movement, I am at speed 2 with him still, so I'll just get up to right there next to the asteroid. And with that, we're going to go into the squadron phase. Unfortunately, there's no squadrons within range to take shots at anything. So, good game, sir.
Yeah.
The infamous awkward left-handed handshake. Do that again. Have you been practicing this?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's do a quick little post-game talk. This is definitely going to be a Empire victory here, because that ship I destroyed is worth its regular points and then double. Unfortunately, you did give me a good bloody nose, but you did not manage to take anything out.
Wait, it wasn't who had the most squadrons left? I thought I had that in the bag. That's what I thought it was? No?
No.
Who was the fastest? I was fastest.
Whoever went the most distance traveled around the board.
Did a lap around the board with 3 ships. That's what I won with, right?
Yeah, definitely. You searched with the moral victory for going the farthest. Because none of my ships really went all too far.
I think they're in their deployment zone still, actually, it looks like.
Well, I went out and then I came back. Except for the other ships kind of taking off, trying to get out of there.
He's running away. He's trying to do the lap, too. He's doing a victory lap in his victory.
Punny. Very, very punny, sir. So, what are your overall thoughts of the game? Without knowing necessarily what mission we were going to take, how did you like your list? Would have you taken something differently?
I liked it. I know a lot of people, the frigates, people are back and forth on a little bit. They don't really...
The big assault frigates?
Not the assault frigate, the Nebulon frigate.
Oh, the Nebulon B? Okay.
It comes in the base box. It's a pretty solid, base ship, but honestly, if I had another Corvette, or if I'd had to maybe upgrades a little bit, it mostly just soaked up firepower on you.
Right.
I'm not sure it necessarily put out that much, all in all in the game. So maybe a different ship, or swapping out after seeing your ships that have 18,000 upgrades. Maybe 1 or 2 upgrades here or there might have changed things a little bit.
Right, I always like to run upgrade heavy. There's a couple different title ships to run squadrons a little bit more effectively with the Nebulon Bs. Guys, I'm not a Rebel player at all, so I don't know the different builds. So feel free to leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys think, both for things you think Dean could have taken or tried differently, as well as for me, because eventually I'm going to have to start playing some Rebel lists.
Right.
And I think the 2 times I played Rebels, I just take if I can, 2 assault frigates and the MC-80,
the big calamari.
Yeah, that seems to be my favorite build. What did you think of my list then? Have you seen something like this in action before?
So I've only I haven't fought against the mega cruiser there.
The big Imperial class.
The Imperial class. I've only fought against the Victories. That was too many dice. I think you were writing numbers on there. That was too many dice you were shooting. I definitely should not have been anywhere near your front arc. That was terrifying.
Yeah.
And also the Admiral you have there saying, oh, by the way, these guys are actually just Land Raiders, for those that are 40k equivalent. These guys have 1 billion hull points now. Yeah. They literally don't die.
Because Admiral Moti, somebody calls me out. I don't know, I think I'm too Canadian to say Admiral. Here, let's see if you say
Let's see what I say.
Okay, how do you pronounce that?
I might say Modi, actually.
Modi?
Yeah, Modi. I'm trying to remember. That's the guy that Vader force chokes, isn't it?
I think it is.
And I'm trying to remember what he actually... No, that's that might have been Admiral Dina. It's been a while since I've seen
At this point, I can guarantee you somebody will have it in the comments.
They already know.
And I'll double check.
We've been corrected 3 times.
I'm gonna go check it and see.
Yeah.
Right now, but leave it in the comments below, anyways. Yeah, definitely a mean list. So yeah, guys, leave some comments below. As always, any rules mistakes, first and foremost, make sure you point them out. So I can correct them for the future there, because my lack of reading ability kicks in every once in a while. Gunnery Team's a great example of my lack of reading ability. I don't think it affected this game, but anything else, leave some comments for sure. If you can, if you're talking about a specific time, go ahead and leave a timestamp for me so I can find it a little bit easier to do my Rules You Got Wrong video and correct it for future games. Other than that, let me know what you guys thought of the game overall, thought of the lists and the mission. Vault members, go ahead, click on the link below to check out the next game. Flying Imperials again. Dean's taken Rebels. He's taken a little bit of a meaner list, a lot more upgrade heavy compared to what he had before. Now, if you're not a Vault member, go ahead, click on the link below anyways. It'll take you to a 7-day free trial Free trial will let you check out this game, plus any other game we have in the vault. Everything we do in pairs, so it's twice as many bat reps. It'll also give you access to all of Chris's painting tips and tricks, as well as Janine's painting tips and tricks, and all the kind of behind-the-scene goodness that we normally have here at MiniWarGaming. Alright guys, enjoy, and happy wargaming.